Hello. Yes. Yes, we're back. Hello. Welcome back to Behold. I'm Baron von Trobe.
I am Sir Yonsington.
You guys, I don't remember what my name was last time, but also, you guys have not said, we've been here for like 3 seconds and no one has said anything about my glasses.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. My glasses.
Terrible etiquette on our part. We always comment on someone's facial expressions immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, I must say your glasses are truly something. You look like a nerd with attitude.
Oh, yes.
Adorable. Adorable, like poor people say. Yes.
Oh, so adorable.
How much did they cost?
Hundreds of dollars, but they're very cheaply made. Parker, I love your glasses for a maximum of 10 months.
That's great.
So for those of you who are just joining us, welcome to Rococo Presents Behold a Talent Show. This is the fanciest talent show on the digital atmosphere. We have 3 fantastic comedians on the show tonight who will not be doing comedy. No.
We hate that. No. We hate that. And the world hates that.
That's right. The world hates comedy right now.
It's cheap and it's bad.
No.
So
stinks like shit.
Stinks like horse shit. My horse's shit.
But what the world loves right now is talent.
That's right. David Blaine type stuff.
Billie Eilish.
They want to see someone get discovered.
That's right. This is like America's Got Talent. All of us are Howie Mandel because none of us like to be touched. And we're sitting on millions of dollars.
That's right. And the thing about our show is that we love our commenters. We really do. So commenters, let us know in the comments below. Who is the most talented person you've ever hung out with?
Yes.
It has to be someone you have actually hung out with in real life, okay?
Right.
That's
not
right.
Standing near.
Okay.
Not I got into Fallon and I saw them on the stage. You had to have had a drink with them or something.
Yeah.
My friend.
A friend of a friend of yours.
Who is the most talented person you have hung out with?
For me, it's Blake Griffin and Kendall Jenner at the same time. And that's real. That's real.
Kendall Jenner is the most talented person.
Look,
who is the most talented?
How dare you? How dare you? Kendall's a good friend of mine.
I'm asking for real.
Kendall's a very good friend.
Paul, Richard Kind. No.
Oh, Paul, you have to have hung out.
You have to have hung out. And I understand that that's confusing what we said, but you have to have hung out with them.
I bet you Richard Kind fucking hangs around. I bet you my dude Richard Kind fucking hangs.
Yes, I do too.
Have you hung with Richard Kind?
I've heard that he's tight as hell. Like
that he is.
Nate Townsend writes, tie between everyone who drank at UCB East. Shout out to the UCB.
Right. Rest in power.
To Le Beast.
I cannot wait.
The Beast.
Mon petit beast, we miss you.
I can't wait till after the pandemic when we all could hang out at the UCB East Theater.
Oh, God.
It's not going to happen.
Yes.
So again, this is a fancy show. We will be talking about all things fancy, as you could tell by our haircuts. And we are going to judge our talents because we are fancy people. And we're doing this all for a good cause.
Yes, that's right. Taylor, everyone forgot your name, so I'm just going to call you Taylor. Do you want to tell us about
Yeah, that's what I wrote in my little box. Okay.
Yes.
So today, we are raising money to benefit, and I'm going to say this in American so that everyone can understand. Sphagnum Swamp Okay, Jessica Henderson, a friend of the show and a former competitor on this talent show, very talented guest, is raising money to own a plant shop. Okay, that is Black owned, but that will be community based and eventually employee owned. And we love that. Okay, big business, boo. Small business, yes. Okay, Jeff Bezos, boo. Jess Henderson, yes. And those are the only two options. So
right. It's either Bezos. It's either Bezos or the concept of community.
Yes,
right.
It's community or it's just Bezos.
Multinational global conglomerates or co-ops.
Right, you're a Jeff or you're a Jeff, and that's it.
Have you ever seen a picture of Jeff Bezos without his shirt off?
No, ew.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Vladimir Putin?
Kind of. He's got Putin. He's got Putin nipples. My dude. He's not my dude.
He's my dude. I'll say that. He's my dude.
I think that you slipped and you said he's your dude.
Well, he's not my dude. We've hung. He's Troby's dude. Anyway, dude is. Speaking of hanging around, dude is hung.
Is he tight? Is Bezos as tight?
Bezos' penis. Okay, I think that's another good thing. Another check mark in the community-owned plant shop box. I sound Russian now. You know, Jesse's never going to do that at the shop. So
exactly.
She'll never make her employees piss in bottles. She'll never, fire people for going to the bathroom.
No.
This is she'll be a good CEO.
Unless
like our good friend Jeff Bezos.
Unless they go to the bathroom while like
doing the job.
Like in the middle of the job, like pants down on the.
Okay, but don't imagine that because that's a Bezos thing, and separate's totally a Bezos thing.
Well, commenters, let us know what's the most Bezos thing you've done during quarantine.
Yeah, so if you ever controlled a group of people.
Hashtag Bezos.
You do Bezos. Like Drake said.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, and also keep commenting in with the most talented and hey, why not famous person you've ever hung out with.
That's what I think. I don't actually think Kendall Jenner was talented. I think you just wanted us to know that you hung out with her.
Well, it was at the same time. That I got drunk and sort of stumbled into a VIP area of a club, and Blake Griffin and Kendall Jenner happened to be there.
Wow.
And I pretended like I belonged for about 5 minutes, and then if you wouldn't believe it, security kicked me out.
You were wearing this then? You were wearing this?
I was wearing mostly. This is what I wear most of the time, and especially when I go out. And so yes, and they kicked me out almost immediately. But for those 5 minutes, that counts. That's within the realm of the contest, I think.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
What about you guys? What about you? I mean, we're all fancy. We all own boats and mansions and stuff like that. Who's the most talented and famous people that you've hung out with for at least 5 minutes?
Chewbacca mom.
Yeah?
Have you actually met Chewbacca mom?
Chewbacca mom.
Come on.
Does not sound real.
We've all been around Chewbacca mom.
Okay, I hooked up with Chewbacca mom back in college.
Okay.
Be honest.
No, I didn't hook up with Chewbacca mom. I've never met Chewbacca.
Really wish.
Yeah.
I do wish. I wish every night that I would hook up with Chewbacca mom. I guess the most fanciest person I've ever hung out with. Like maybe like Scarlett Johansson.
Woo! Mr. Colin Jost.
Mrs. Colin.
Colin Jost himself.
Yes.
Wow.
Mrs. Weekend Update herself.
Wow.
Scarlett Johansson. By the way, Colin Jost is more like Mr. Black Widow. He's
what? No. We don't know who makes more money.
I think we know who makes more money.
There's no way that we could know.
Commenters, let's let the commenters decide who makes more money, Colin Jost or Scarlett Johansson.
There's no way to know.
Team ScarJo or Team Kojo?
Yeah. Who's picking up the check when they go to Spago? Jost or Johansson?
Hashtag ScarJoe Spago or hashtag Kojo Spago. Let us know in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's time to bring up our first guest. No?
Yes.
I'm ready for some talent.
This man is such a wonderful comedian. He's in a new pilot with our very good friend Taylor.
Yes, it's true.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's great.
Here he is on the Chris Gethard show.
Beautiful, good work.
He's clearly saying something that's embarrassing, Chris.
Very good. Yes, he was also on What We Do in the Shadows, which is one of the funnier shows on TV right now.
It's really good. You guys should watch it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, let's get him on. Let's give it up for Justin Linville.
Yes.
Yes.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh no, hold on. Someone unmute him. Not me, because I don't know how.
This is the first time in history of a streaming show that someone has said you're muted.
Damn. Can you hear me?
Hey!
Yes.
Great. I'm back. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here on this comedy show.
I know. It's so nice to be on an internet comedy show. Isn't it fantastic?
I like it more than being at in-person comedy shows.
Yes.
I like to be like, oh, I can just, right after this go, sit on my own couch in my own house and watch TV. It's great. Yeah.
Have you been nervous for a comedy show in this pandemic? Like, oh, this is a big show. And then like, kind of like pump yourself up like in your room or something?
I've done some like trying to get myself in the comedy zone, but just like, I'm like in my own bathroom doing the thing where I'm like putting water on my face and it's just like weird. This is my bathroom. I'm not like at a green room before a show. I'm like in my own, that's my piece of artwork up there on the wall.
Do you fare well in live shows? Do you fare well in the green room, palling around with other comedians and getting and kind of getting in the zone, or do you absolutely despise that like I do?
So I think I'm ambivalent on the green room stuff. I feel like I'm such a notebook head in the green room that I'm just like, I'm just doing my thing, writing what I'm about to do. So I don't get too tied up in the social aspect of it. I don't like the after the show hanging out. I think that stresses me out.
I prefer that to the before. I prefer it.
You prefer that to the before the show?
Yes, because in the before, I just stand next to people while they have conversations, and I assume that they're mad at me.
Right. Yeah, that is the danger with the before part.
The before is hard.
Yeah.
Now, Justin, what's sort of the fanciest thing you've done this week? This show's a show for rich people, which we all are. So, what do you think is the fanciest thing you're getting up to in the quar?
If you can believe it, no one's ever asked me that question before.
Oh my!
Unbelievable!
Unbelievable! I think I have the good one. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
It was my anniversary with my girlfriend on Friday. It's 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations!
Very nice.
And I think this is fancy. She got me an Apple Pencil. She got me an Apple Pencil. Here's the case for the Apple Pencil.
There's an Apple Pencil.
What does it do?
So what doesn't it do, right? So if you have an iPad, like I do, right, and you want to draw on your Apple Pencil or on your iPad, sorry. I'm so excited to explain this that I'm freaking out.
Exactly.
But there's like
asshole. Take that.
But like there's pressure sensitivity on the Apple Pencil, so like if you press down on your iPad, it makes a harder a thicker line appears. So like if you and you can like shade it, like you can draw on it like shading it. It's just great. It just does. It makes an iPad like a piece of paper.
I love that. That's very romantic. It's a romantic gift as well.
It is a romantic gift.
Was this something you've always it's like on your list?
This was fully, I was like, oh, if you're thinking about a gift, an Apple Pencil might be the one for me.
Gave you a pencil with it like stuck in an apple.
Yeah, and there's a note that she wrote with the Apple Pencil that says "fuck you" on it.
I've been cheating on you for years.
Since day one. Yeah.
Everything I told you was a lie.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. That is so fancy. That honestly sounds like the fanciest pencil I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's a luxurious indulgence.
So you'll be performing a talent today. What exactly is your talent?
Mhm.
So I'm a master accentist. I can do any accent, and I built
Beautiful.
I built basically like a spinning wheel bot. You know what I mean? Like on a game show, there's like a spinning wheel. So I have like an audio version of that, and it's also kind of a robot. But I need to test the software to make sure it works. Can I test the software real quick?
That's the software.
Okay, so I'm going to test it by just playing a random audio track on my computer.
Okay.
Justin's private note to self.
Oh, wait.
Dot.
Whoa.
Am I funny?
What?
No, oh, Justin.
Do my friends like me?
Justin.
Is it normal to be this lonely?
Okay, so I didn't realize that was the thing that I would play, but the software works because you all heard it. So,
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh,
great. So let's get this game started.
Okay.
Southern accent.
Okay, Southern accent is number one. Hey y'all, I'm gonna go down to the creek and eat a couple watermelons with my buddy. I'm from South Carolina, so this one comes naturally to me. I'm gonna go down to the creek and eat some watermelon with my buddy. With my one buddy. How are we feeling about that?
That one was great.
That was really good.
That one was great.
Okay, great. So we get
That one, I feel like I was there. That's great.
that one gets a
The classic term, buddy.
I love the pause and then, buddy.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So does anybody want to click? Wait. So does somebody want to spin the wheel? All you have to do is do like a that.
Sure.
on the
I'll do
wheel.
it, yeah.
Okay,
Great.
do.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
New York accent.
Okay. New York accent. I walk around New York City. I hear people. I observe this every day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy, don't talk to me like that. What are you doing here, my friend? So does that one get a...
Really good. I so far, what I like about all of these is that you have a friend in every single one.
Right. The buddy's either your friend or it's an enemy for the New York one.
So you guys heard my sort of private voicemail. So I have some fears of loneliness. So I think in these imagined scenarios, I'm imagining a buddy.
You seem really popular.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Can we? Anybody else want to spin the wheel?
I will do it. I want to do it.
Okay, great.
Ready?
Damn.
Neighbor accent.
Well, what? A neighbor accent?
Neighbor?
A neighbor accent.
No, computer. Give me a different one.
Neighbor accent.
Okay, looks like it's angry at me. I'll do what I think a neighbor accent is, I guess. Well, hi there, buddy. Well, hi there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Do you want to come over and drink a little beer with me and watch a little TV with my son?
That one was
Okay.
great.
That was exactly what my neighbor sounds
Your
like.
neighbor was Ray Romano. That's great.
I mean, what is
There's everywhere. Hey.
what a fun idea. Come watch TV with my son.
Your neighbor sounds really nice. Mine are two gay guys who yell at each other all the time.
What are
So
they yelling? What are they yelling about?
they fight. They don't have a good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's not a fun thing to overhear.
There's no buddies in that relationship.
No, nobody. It's not nice like Justin's life.
Wow.
Tons of friendship in Justin's life, yeah.
All right, Yoni, you want to spin the wheel?
I would love to. All right. No whammies, no whammies.
Give it a good
Good
spin.
Good spin. Good spin.
What is a human's greatest weakness?
Um,
Accent.
okay. Give me a normal. I don't want that one. Give me a normal one.
Human's greatest weakness.
No.
Accent.
No, I don't want to do that one. I'm going to talk to the bot a little bit.
Sure.
I don't want to do that one. Now, how are you going to react when I say that?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Scary. All right. I'll do it. Human's greatest weakness, accent. Hubris. My greatest weakness. My greatest weakness is hubris.
That's great because when I'm talking to my best friends, I'm telling them exactly what's wrong with me.
But you still had a friend in there, and I think that's
that's what I'm saying. When I call up my friends, I go, hey Ben, narcissism.
Oh, so what computer do you have?
Do
you have Al from?
You downloaded Mojave, you updated to Mojave, and now that's what it is?
This is a tricked out Toshiba from 2002, man.
Oh,
this is a hacked Toshiba that I crossbred with a GameCube.
You smashed the parts of a GameCube and a computer together?
Yeah.
Dude,
made it what I wanted it to be.
Man, yeah.
All right. I mean, that's the end of the little play, but
Well, that's great. Well,
that was amazing.
That was
it was a
pretty
beautiful
nice.
talent, master impressionist to the level of Frank Caliendo. That's great.
That was Frank Caliendo good.
Yeah.
Thank you. The highest of compliments.
It was bon.
Well, Justin, thank you so much for showing us your talent.
Thanks for having me.
That's right.
Excited.
And, if you want, Justin, if you're going to hang around at the end of the show, we're going to vote the best talent, the most talented, and of course the horniest out of all of them.
Okay, great. I know which one I want.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you, but I know which one I want.
And the crowd's going to vote on it too. So maybe check in a little bit later to see how the crowd felt.
See how you did, because the crowd had their opinions.
Sounds good. I'll stay tuned.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Justin. What a perfect talent. Goodbye. Bye.
Wow.
Everybody, my friends.
Technology, guys. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. I
do
pay
not.
other people to get it for me, but that shit's scary to me. And the robots are going to kill us one day.
I know he has the pen. The robot is only going to know more of his sad personal thoughts,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I'm sick and tired of computers like fucking asking us to be their buddies. It's like, enough.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We are going to win the war. All right. Like, we are going to win this robot war that happens in whatever, 2034 or whatever.
Yeah.
How soon do you guys think until the AI apocalypse? What do you think?
I hope soon.
Good point.
I hope soon, but you know what I think? I would rather die of global warming.
Really?
Yeah, because I think that it's more human to die in a big tornado or something than to look into the cold eyes of
organic
a robot or something, artificial intelligence,
Right. The next beings that'll take over the planet. I don't want them to win.
If you could
rather Earth win,
if you could get choked by any robot or like any type of machine, like a Xerox machine,
Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams, I think.
That's a gentle robot to get killed by.
Yeah.
I really can't decide.
Well, commenters, let us know.
Yeah, because give me your answers in the comments because I need help because I don't know.
When the robot apocalypse happens, what robot would you prefer to die from? Like
you said you choked.
Choked. Right. Yes, that's right. Strangulation.
Okay.
Wall-E, Bicentennial Man, Doctor Who shit.
Maybe we don't know enough robots.
Any machine is a robot, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Helen writes, I want to die by a KitchenAid mixer because it's the fanciest machine.
Somebody knows the game of the show. I love it. Do we want to kick it one more time to the beautiful charity that we're doing this whole goddamn show for?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, you guys take it, pronounce it because I did it properly, I think, because I Googled it.
So our friend of the show, Jess Henderson, has a plant shop that is a Black-owned business, and we are here to help fund it. This is going to turn this into a fantastic store.
Her business, sir.
What?
A beautiful community business.
That's right. If you go to this link, gofundme.com/f/
You can do it.
Spagnum.
Nope, it's got a sound. You're gonna do it, and we're gonna get you there.
Spagnum.
Nope, it's a PH. That's a sound.
Spagnum. Well, the link's in the chat.
Spagnum.
There's more information about this wonderful business/organization, and you were just helping a fantastic person and her fantastic business of plants. I mean, come on, we're talking about plants.
That's right.
And beautiful opportunities for helpful people. Ooh.
Another one. Anelia Kovaleski says she wants to get choked up by a Roomba because I want to see if they secretly have arms and hands. Yes, arms and hands.
Because how are they picking up all the trash then?
With tiny little fingers.
With their toes? That's hard. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's right. Do we want to kick it to the next one, gang?
Kick it.
We should.
Okay, great. I'll set this one up. Okay, great. So our next guest, you absolutely love her to death. You've seen her on the Lesbian Agenda, which happens at Union Hall before the absolute world exploded. She also has a book coming out in a little bit, which is insane, which nobody has. So
Very
that's
fancy.
Yeah, it's very, very fancy. So please welcome to the digital stage, to our little mansion boudoir, Sophie Santos, everybody. Yes, that's right. You can take it to the kitchen, Sophie.
Hi, I'm in my kitchen. Let me turn on these lights.
Oh my God.
Look at you.
And the
these blue cupboards.
Ooh, very fancy.
Unbelievable.
Listen, I would love to take credit, but my girlfriend did it all by her lonesome.
She painted them.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
That's beautiful.
When you were deciding what color, was she like, try blue?
What the?
Try blue, dabu.
Try blue.
Try dabu. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, is that? It went over my head. It went over my head. Wrong thing said.
Blue.
I don't
years ago. Now,
Kind of like a song from 25 years ago, but the lyrics were all different except for one word. So it was really confusing.
Right.
no
Yeah.
matter,
Not you, Yoni.
And personally, I think she just said, I think I want to paint the cabinets blue. And I said, that sounds great, babe.
Great.
there you go. And,
You got some kitchen love. You got some kitchen love from
Ben
Ben.
Warhite already with the kitchen love.
Thank you.
You can believe it. This is great. I feel like you two also have a more up to date camera than I do, so I'm insulted by that, and because the picture looks so clear.
Well, I've got a whole little lighting system. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
I feel like I'm a YouTube star right now.
Yeah.
Well, you look it now. So this is a fancy show. So what's the fanciest thing you've done this week, other than have a glorious kitchen?
I think the fanciest thing, well, today I went and had Thai, and I spent a pretty penny on a crispy roasted duck curry.
Whoa.
So I said, do you have duck at this place? And he pointed, and I looked at the price, and I said, yep, that's exactly what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How was it?
$75.
Believe it or not, it was not great.
No.
Oh.
The duck was too crispy.
I fucking hate it when the duck is too crispy. That shit starts at the wall.
I have killed so many people about the duck being too crispy.
Wait, how should you enjoy your duck? Gamey? What is?
I know. I wanted it to be fall off the bone. I wanted it to be tender,
Yeah, like
chewy, that it was tender, and it was not. I wasn't able to chew it, so I ended up only having half of it.
Oh, look at that comment.
Yeah,
Very
Rococo.
very Rococo.
Commenters, let us know how you like your duck with the hashtag what the duck.
What the duck?
Should I have sent it back? I thought about sending it back, but I thought, you know what, we're in a pandemic and this is not the time.
Sorry, go ahead.
So you ate outside, right? They gave you the duck outside.
Maybe the duck outside, yes.
How was it like eating outside?
I don't think I'm gonna do it again.
No, you did not like it.
No.
Protesters in the distance. You felt like you needed to scatter.
Yeah, I felt horrible about myself.
It's hard.
It's unbelievable what the protesters are doing to the outdoor dining community like us.
It's so hard. That's the hardest part of this whole pandemic and this whole year has been feeling self-conscious eating outside at a fancy restaurant at a time of civil disturbance and uprising. You know, it's not fair.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I see myself as the horrible person now. So.
No, you are not horrible.
You're a victim. You're a victim. You got your duck was too crispy. You're a victim.
Okay, you
know that. So now you're in your kitchen, so what sort of talent are you going to grace with us tonight?
So tonight, guys, I think I've mastered the art of sandwich making.
Oh God!
Now,
oh my God!
Before the pandemic, I would say I hated.
Wow.
I hated sandwiches. I spit at them when people would go and my girlfriend would go and try to even get a bagel. I would say, I don't want that. You know what I mean? But I don't know what it is about this particular sandwich that I have created that has unlocked it for me. And so I wanted to share the recipe with you all.
Please.
Wow.
Wait, before you start, what were you eating before you started eating sandwiches?
Just like eggs, pizza.
Pork stuff. Oh, pizza. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just never really wanted to go to a bagel shop or anything like that. So this is called the Sophie's Choice.
Good.
That's really good. I don't recognize it from any.
It's named after the famous web series, Sophie's Choice.
Yeah, the famous web series. So I recommend that you start off with a nice Italian loaf from Mazzola's Bakery, which is in Carroll Gardens. Ooh. I just want to show you this loaf. You see how beautiful it is? Now, it's what? I'm sorry.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's beautiful. It's now because it's a cooking show, I already have one already ready to go. So
he's a pro.
Normally recommend is you got to start with the truffle aioli. Right? So I don't want mayonnaise. I don't want mustard, honey mustard, none of that. Not on this sandwich. Truffle aioli.
So you could say like, here comes truffle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I say every time.
Okay, good.
Good.
So I have you do like a big dollop. You got to get it on both sides.
Okay, both sides. Oh, yeah. I'm writing all this down.
Yeah, everyone write it down.
Oh yeah.
Commenters, let us know in below. Do you like sandwiches?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know with the hashtag. What was it, Yoni? Here comes truffle.
Oh, here comes truffle.
Here comes truffle.
If you don't like sandwiches, I'm sorry. You're not going to like the next 7 minutes of this.
Townsend coming in with pecking.
What the duck?
Duck? All right. So then,
what the duck?
The next thing that I suggest is you get Chipotle chicken.
Whoa.
Boar's head, specifically, at the local Key Foods. And you want to get like 3 slices. Okay? And then after that, you're going to get some nice thinly sliced Havarti cheese. This is a Denver cheese. Mm-hmm. You can also pick it up at your local Key Foods.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take it and you're just going to throw it down.
Wow.
Slap it.
Now we've got some tomatoes.
Needed.
We've got some lettuce. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I hate the middle part. So I like to just rip it off.
Oh my God.
I love that crunch. That was a good crunch.
Certainly
loved a really good crunch.
I loved hearing you say that and then breaking the lettuce in half.
Mm-hmm.
I was very affected by that. I didn't expect to be that affected by that.
Wow.
Right down the spine.
Now, finally, you have to have an avocado.
Wow.
Right. I went ahead and took out the pit already. I thought it would be interesting to watch, but I didn't want to cut myself. So Went
Is
ahead
this,
and done that.
is this your dinner?
But as a matter of fact, this is my dinner.
Wow. Oh, and Ben Warheit's already commenting, and he says, "Not a party without Havarti."
Wow. Now,
Did you agree, Soph?
I do
Yeah.
agree.
Nat Townsend writes, aioli is mayo if you're rich.
It's true. It's the same thing.
Now you're just gonna have to like smush it all together, okay? And then you gotta get one final touch.
Ooh,
Ooh, a big knife.
Use the bread knife,
Love to see a big knife.
wow. Bite it.
and I'm just gonna show you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. That is a really good sandwich.
Yeah, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start selling these. So if anyone really wants them,
How much would you charge for a sandwich like
I
that?
think I would charge about 12.
I would pay 15.
You would pay 15.
I would pay 15 easily.
All right.
I'd go down to Italy and pay $36 for that sandwich.
Easily. For both sides?
Both
For both
sides.
sides.
Yeah.
You think I could charge 30 at least?
At Italy, yes,
Yes.
I think you can.
Yeah.
All right. I will.
As long as you sell one of those massive Nutella jugs that they have there.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just that easy.
Uh-oh. Ben Warheit says, I could be there in 5 minutes to try the sandwich and tell the viewers if it's in fact good.
Oh my God.
Tell them to come on
Well-
over, try the sandwich.
Look, I mean, Sophie, if you'll allow this online commenter into your home in 5 minutes, maybe we can come back to you a little bit later. But I mean, we were gonna talk about politics, in a little bit. So
Yeah, we wanted to talk
Okay,
about
if for some reason this random person does decide to come to my house, then you got to get us back on.
we will get you back on if he's there. We will get you back on for sure.
That's right.
So yeah,
And no one's more random than Ben Warheit.
Literally, who is that?
Yeah,
That's what I said.
the guy who got shot by Joker himself. Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm going to have a celebrity in my home.
in your
Ooh.
kitchen. Yeah.
maybe Ben will be the fanciest person you've hung out with.
There you go.
You know what? Believe it or not, Leonardo DiCaprio.
The lead on that one.
Where?
Everything about Leo DiCaprio before right now.
But do you want the story? Do you want the
I want
story?
to know, was it at the airport to where were you?
Yeah.
Was you
Is
wearing
this
pants?
My one of my cousins is a model.
Oh, so yeah, well.
And
Life. We all know that life. Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
were and so I felt like I was a model for a moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so they were friends, and next thing I know, she grabbed her sister's hand, and her sister grabbed my hand, and I was in a van. And
You guys in a van?
I got in a van with Leonardo DiCaprio and some other guy who's like a billionaire who I think actually went to jail for fraud for selling art.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
Was it the male fraud or was it
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein?
famous art thief Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, it was
Actually,
me.
probably. I don't know.
I got to the part in the documentary where they talked about the art,
Yeah.
so then I didn't watch the rest. Was it good?
So it was me, Jeff, and Leo, and
Wow.
he specifically remember he was playing Tetris.
Okay.
That's
weird.
wild. What did he smell like?
I'm Leo DiCaprio.
Exactly it. That's exactly it.
Is that's what he said? What did he?
Yeah.
But no. What did he? You got close enough to smell him?
Close up smell him because the way that the car was, it was like there was like the 3-seat in the back and there was the 2-seat in the middle, and then the front 2 seats, and I was in the middle with him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh my god.
he smelled great. I don't know. It smelled like
Okay, I believe it.
cologne.
Yeah.
And
I
it was like-
imagine. I like to imagine him just like burping and farting, like just like I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I still.
Why do you imagine him like that?
I'd like to.
because you think it's fun.
Just
Well,
you would think.
Well, the good news is, Sophie, that Ben has commented in. He has said that he's on his way right now.
And Matt Townsend is telling him to go.
And Ben, and he goes, Ben, please go. Sorry.
Okay.
Comment.
So if he shows up, we will have to check back in then.
So we're gonna go to our next guest, but if he comes in, you're back on.
That sounds great. I love it. I'll find a new talent.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much, Sophie, for showing us your sandwich talents.
Thank you for having me.
You. Anything? Oh, sorry. Anything you want to plug, Soph?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. My book comes out next year. August 2nd, 2021, if you can believe it. But Amazon Publishing, and that's it.
Beautiful.
Happening.
All right, beautiful. Sophie Santos, everybody. Goodbye, Soph. Goodbye. Wow.
You guys.
Wow.
That Leonardo DiCaprio story was reminding me of a fancy thing I did one time.
Tell us.
Okay. So one time a couple years ago, I took a poop in Benicio del Toro's toilet.
Hey. That's a good
That's a real story. That's a real thing I did.
Did he know?
No, and at the time, this is crazier. I didn't know that I was in Benicio del Toro's apartment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys another time, but it's a great story. That found out months later.
How was the toilet?
Nice. It was nice. It was like a nice bathroom. There was a lot of stuff to look at too. It was bon.
Benicio del Toro.
It was bon, but like he was not there, so I did not know.
Wow.
Was there a bidet connected to the toilet?
No, regular toilet.
Loser.
How do you guys feel about bidets? I had one I tried one a couple months ago. Can't get enough.
Love.
Can't get enough.
Helen says poop.
Helen wants to let her presence be known with some poop.
I love bidets. Bidets for days.
Bidets for days.
Bidets.
If you guys love to get your asshole sprayed into oblivion, comment #bidets for days.
Yes. I also have a squatty potty. It's just beautiful. It feels great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And before we bring in our last performer of the night, we should talk about the reason why we're doing this.
Absolutely. So every show we do, we shout out to another charity. I guess I'll do it this time. Yes. Our good friend Jessica Henderson is starting a plant store, an all-Black-owned plant store that she hopes to take from idea to reality. Mm-hmm. And so now she's starting a GoFundMe, which you can see at the bottom of the screen, which is, of course, GoFundMe.com/Sphagnum-Swamp, and that's just how it's written. And so that's what it is. And so please go to that one. The last I checked, they're cooking along nicely. They've got upwards of $3,000 and counting, guys. And so this is really great. So of course we want to support small businesses before we want to give more money to that absolute bald Bond villain Jeff Bezos, who we're all friends with, but for the purposes of this show, we have to hate. So we hate him, and so please, at any moment in the show, please click the link below and give $5-10. We all have loose money lying around in piles in the corners of our bedrooms and stuff like that. So just give a little bit to this wonderful small business.
Yeah, it's much better that way. Help get Jeff Bezos off our back. He's not better than us.
Sorry.
No.
And we're not affiliated with him.
Shit.
And we're not affiliated with Jeffrey Epstein. And we're not affiliated with Jeff Bezos.
Even though we talk about them all the time.
Yeah.
We're not affiliated with them, so.
Or Ghislaine, who's nice.
Is that how you say her name?
I think I've been saying Ghislaine.
Honestly, good.
I've been saying Ghislaine.
I think it's Ghislaine, but also fuck her.
I know.
Talk about Ghislaine.
Crazy pervert.
Anyway, let's bring in our last performer, who's a fantastic, fantastic man. Give it up for Dylan Adler.
Dylan Adler. Ooh. Woo!
Yes, we'll see a little video of him, and then we'll bring him on. He was in New York Comedy Fest, I think, a while ago, right? Yeah. So
back when we were still allowed to perform live. Do you guys remember?
Look at him on the keys. This man is a key master.
On the ones and the twos.
And I've seen, I think, viral videos where he's playing piano and the crowd's going absolutely wild throughout the entire video. But let's talk about it with him. Let's bring Dylan Adler to the show. Dylan.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for having me. That was so nice. Such a nice intro. I almost freaked out because I thought I thought it was the clip instead of. But thank you guys for having me.
You thought you were the clip.
Yeah, I thought I was the clip, and I panicked.
It happens.
I mean, reality isn't real anymore, so I totally understand what you're.
Deep fake videos.
Yeah,
Dylan, I think I'm going to say it right up top. I think you have the nicest, the fanciest apartment we've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm at home with. This is not my apartment. This is my home in the Bay Area, San Francisco.
Very nice.
That's my parents' cabinet where we keep the menorahs.
Really?
I wish this were my apartment.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Thank you.
It looks like a very sacred tome.
Yeah, and what's that tool to your left, I think?
Oh, this?
You're right, yes.
That's it's a chandelier. And I think that's a quail. A quail. As a decorative quail on the little chandelier. The chandeliers actually don't work. I think it's just purely for decoration, just to complement the menorah cabinet.
But the quails work.
The quails work though. It's somehow Jewish.
That's what matters. That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's so nice of you to join us from the Bay Area. That means it's 6:47. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 6:44 on my computer, but it's still light outside where I am.
Wow. How is San Francisco doing?
Oh, San Francisco, we had a thunderstorm today. COVID-wise, we're terrible, but we had like a lightning thunderstorm, but now it's beautiful outside. So that's what's going on. It's been crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, all of us on the East Coast here after the show, we're probably going to watch, 1 or 2 episodes of Selling Sunset and then go to bed. But you have a couple more hours to go. I feel like you have like 7 hours to kill after this.
I literally might go for a swim in the bay and catch a fish and then cook it for my family. Like very productive. I could be feeding my family with the fish I catch in the bay or krill.
That is so West Coast of you.
So West Coast of you.
Yes.
You West Coasters and your fish.
Yes. Our fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, what's the fanciest thing you've been up to this week out there?
Oh God, I think the fanciest thing I've been up to is I wouldn't. Maybe it's not fancy, but me and my brother hiked to a lake. And then we swam in the lake, and then afterwards we went to like a little beach shack and got like a shrimp sandwich, and it was just like a lovely SoCal Pacific day. It was very California. It was that I guess that was the fanciest thing.
Wow.
That's so nice. We're all from the East Coast, so we don't do nice. That's a nice afternoon. We don't do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we never have. Yeah, it's usually just it's all just protests and eating outside for us over here.
Yeah, it's bad.
Here the protests are aquatic; they're in the water. So
that's really good.
That's so nice.
That's great.
Oh yeah, on the jet skis. That's how they happen. Instead of bikes, of jet skis.
I'd really love to see the Antifa boats against like the Trump boats, something like that in Florida.
Oh yeah,
I'm always hearing about that.
Yeah, they run on diesel.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's the most environmentally killing. Now, what sort of delicious talent are you going to show us here tonight? Do you think?
So I thought that I kind of wanted to, I want my talent to be, I want you guys to tell kind of stories. I want you to tell us of any kind. It can be a confession. It can be like a narrative thing. It could be serious. It could be funny. And I just kind of want to underscore it with piano to kind of, I don't know, heighten it, or just kind of, you can burst into song if you want. You can, however you feel you want to play. That's just kind of what I want to do.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I think personally, I want to know more about Benicio del Toro's toilet.
That's
Okay.
great. Yes.
So,
Okay.
Taylor, if you would like to share.
Yeah. Okay. I can tell you guys the story of Benicio del Toro's toilet, but I'm going to do it in character as myself before I was French.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I might go like 10 seconds in to get the vibe.
Okay.
Great. Great.
Okay. So this was a couple of years ago, and I was with a friend who I will remain unnamed. And we met up with this girl who didn't know that good. And so we're out and about. We're having a nice day. It was a kind of a thing where you're hanging out, you're with one person, and then they introduce another person to you, and you just say, yeah, why not? We're all best friends for the day. So we're out, we're walking. She decides this woman wants to stop home and her apartment, and we decide to go with her. Now, look, I live in a shithole, and I've always lived in a shithole. So when we went to an apartment in a not shithole, and it was a gorgeous apartment, okay? And I was not used to this. I didn't even know that people lived in the part of town that you live in. I didn't think it could be residential. So we go into her apartment, and it's just like so nice. And I'm like, and she says, well, it's my boyfriend's. That's when I was like, oh, got it. So boyfriend was like a finance guy or what, I'm filling in the blanks. You would reference him every once in a while and be like, oh, my boyfriend is out of town. My boyfriend doesn't live here all the time. I want to change the curtains, but my boyfriend doesn't want to change them. Okay. So we smoke a little, we hang a little, we eat a little. At one point, I go to I sit in the bathroom, in another person's bathroom, and I admired the art. It was a bathroom with a window in it, and I thought that was very classy.
Was painted still, and we don't know what happened to you. The boys, they came out, and let's keep going. Sorry.
I let it loose. No, I'm loving that. I want to. So I let it loose, and I come back out. We leave. We enjoy the rest of the day. Okay. I've already convinced myself of the picture of who my boyfriend is. Okay. He's white. Unfortunately, that's where my brain went. Only a white man could own that apartment in my mind. Okay. I thought, okay, he works in finance. He has a career I don't understand. Okay, I thought travels a lot for work. Ding ding. Only one I got right. Months and months and months passed. I never see this woman again. I still have never seen her since. Watching? I'm sorry if you're watching. But my friend said, hey, I have something crazy to tell you. And I said, that apartment we went in out that day. And I said, the one I took a shit in? And she said, yes. And she said, that apartment belonged to Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro, can you believe it?
Wow.
I mean,
unbelievable.
Right?
And I have great news, Dylan. If you wanna stick around. So earlier in the show, Ben Warhite said he was going to go over to Sophie Santos's place and eat a sandwich. And I think it would be really great if we could watch Ben eat the sandwich with you backtracking him underneath it, right?
I think that would be great. I could kind of like Meisner off of what he's giving me with the eat how he eats it.
Meisner it, baby. Meisner it.
Yeah.
So let's get.
Yes.
That's
wow. Okay.
Hello.
So Ben's in the house. Finally, Ben's back in the house.
A staple in the Behold Talent Show. Ben Warhite is here eating a sandwich.
Wow.
And play music as he will eat the sandwich.
Okay.
Get the mask off so we can see the chewing, so that Dylan knows what to do.
Don't tell him to take his mask off in my house.
Just take the mask off so we can see the sandwich going.
Oh, that's bad. You're
I
going
just
to
need
jail.
something to work off of it. Without them, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I refuse to play. Yeah.
That's Dylan's orders.
First bite. It looks really good.
Well,
Thank you.
Ben, really quick, Ben, you want to get Ben? Hold on, you want to get closer to the camera, please.
Yeah. Bring it up front.
All right, I'm already feeling something.
You want me to sit in front of the
Yeah,
table?
we'll switch.
Yeah.
Sorry, so for having a man. She's not happy.
I'll save it later.
Sorry.
The sandwich is amazing. The sandwich looks like an amazing sandwich. Don't wear your mask, you liberal snowflake. Sandwich is amazing. The sandwich is amazing. The sandwich is amazing. Global warming is a hoax. Shingling is that avocado I see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shingalong, I think I saw turkey and tomato. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jala, stop it where you are, Trump 2020, 2020.
Wow. Oh my God.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know what possessed me to say those.
No, you finally started speaking truth to power.
Very West Coast of you.
Great, I know, very Central Valley. Very.
You know, while we're here,
Great sandwich.
we have Justin is also here. We're going to bring Justin in, and the commenters. Justin is here.
Oh my God.
That was great.
Commenters are going to vote right now on who they thought was what was the best talent, what was the horniest talent,
And the most talented.
and what is the most talented.
So the best and the most are different.
That's
Yes.
Okay. One is the best, but the most is different. So and then horniest is pretty self-explanatory.
All right. So while we're waiting for the commenters to vote, Soph, how do you feel that this is happening in your home? Are you mad about this?
Well, you know, my girlfriend and I are gonna have a conversation later.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm kidding. It's all good. It's all great. We're neighbors. So I think Ben and I are now gonna go take a stroll.
I'm staying the night.
That's
How
great.
Ben, how was the sandwich?
The sandwich was excellent. I love sandwiches, but I don't really often make them myself because, I mean, like, what am I going to lay out all the stuff? Wait, I had a question. So why do you take this part out?
Because I think it's too crunchy. I hate it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like, I think it tastes bad. I think it tastes bland.
I approve.
Okay, great.
Okay. So do we have a consensus?
Commenters are not commenting.
We're going to have to pick ourselves just like we do every show.
That's right. That's right. Believe it or not.
Well, I'll start off by saying the sexiest talent has to be Dylan. I mean, nothing is sexier than music. You know, music is what people have sex to. So,
Right.
I think that the Trump 2020, that was really sexy, beautiful, kind of horny. I like that. So yeah,
I love hearing global warming's a hoax.
yeah.
I love shitting on liberals, and it's really great.
Mhm.
Who do you think was the most?
I think the most, I have to go. The most talents, I have to say Justin, okay? Because, bonjour.
Baba Bowie.
Because,
Baba Bowie.
because not just did Justin have the most talent, Justin had the most friends of the whole show. And see, that's them clapping. There was much proof of that throughout the talent. So Justin is the most talented, but also the most friends. Whatever is French for friends.
Thank you.
And I think, so then I think the best has to be Soph because, it's everything sort of came. I feel like the show kind of became, Sophie's house became the hub of the show, So.
And she risked her life for a sandwich bid.
Right, which no one's willing to die for their talent anymore, and she is, and so I think that has to go to her. We have some more comments. Nat Townsend says, "I cannot believe Sophie let him into her house."
It's crazy because out in the world, Ben's nickname is Sick Ben Warheit. Everyone's like, he's the sickest of all of COVID. Like, don't let him in your kitchen by your food. So
that's right. Helen says sandwiches are dangerous, of course. Well, oh my God, guys. Well, this is. We have to wrap up the show, but this has actually been one of the most action-packed shows that we've ever had. We had drops, music, surprise drop-ins.
Would you like to plug anything? Would you like to plug anything?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, follow me on Instagram @DylanAdler_ or Twitter @DylanAdler6.
You got it. And Justin, would you like to plug anything?
Instagram, Justin M. Linville, on Twitter as well, and I have a weekly comedy show on Twitch called Now That's Interesting.
There you go. And don't forget, Soph's book comes out
next year. And if you haven't yet, please donate to Sphagnum Swamp. To help Jess Henderson create a beautiful plant oasis.
That's right. All right. Well, until next time, we've been very rich. Thank you to all our guests.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Merci. Bonjour. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.